be a long video. Okay. Don't mind my red eye. I have a sty. And we're gonna be doing a lot of rhyming in this video. Hello, welcome to TeaTime with Ty, episode 2. Today we are going to talk about how to manifest and why it is important to keep negative thoughts and words out of your life. So what is manifestation and how does it work? So your thoughts and words put off energy in the form of high and low vibrations. Those vibrations are projected out into the universe and will always come back to you. Now let me put this into perspective. If you were to drop a rock into a pool, the energy that the rock emits creates ripples through the water. Those ripples extend out, bounce off of the walls, and come back. So lower vibrations bring back lower vibrations, and higher vibrations bring back higher vibrations. Now what makes the vibrations high or low? And what is the difference between the two? So lower vibrations are denser, thus can be more stagnant, thick like mud, closed off, negative to navigate, such as like depression or judging oneself. Whereas higher vibrations are lighter, more flowing, open, and positive to navigate, such as confidence and having high self-esteem. So higher and lower vibrations are caused by your intentions whenever you think or speak. What are your intentions when you are judging yourself? Is judging yourself going to improve your situation? No, because I think it's pretty negative. Is loving yourself going to improve your situation? Yes, because it's positive. Now just think about that for a second. I have the choice to say judgmental things to myself, like all of the things that I want to change about myself, or to simply say, I love who I am, I love myself, and these are the things I aspire to be and will achieve. Those are basically the same thing. This is what I want to change about myself. That's not a very positive thing. It's okay to want to change, but you don't want to think of it as changing. You want to think of it as progressing and growing. Just by using the right words can change the energy of it. So when you say, I love myself, and these are the things I aspire to be and will achieve, that's the same thing as saying, I want to change these things about myself. You're just doing it in a positive sense. You're creating positive energies. You're doing it in a very healthy and sustainable way. Whereas saying I want to change these things about myself is kind of bringing you down. And now do you see how just changing the way you speak to yourself can make such a difference? So I'm going to teach you the best way to manifest high vibrations, which are the positive vibrations, into your life with a few daily practices. The first one is to physically write down all of the things you want to manifest. It could be anything from goals, friends, relationship, weight loss, confidence, a new job, respect from others, happiness, peace, anything. Something that I've written down recently was my goal of getting 7% body fat by June 1st. That's an important goal for me. I mean, your goals are going to be different, obviously. Just by writing it down really helps. So I want you to place the paper somewhere you will see multiple times throughout the day. It could be your bedroom, your fridge, or your work desk, just somewhere you're going to see it often. And I want you to read it out loud at least 3 times a day to yourself. You know, for me, I would just say 7% body fat June 1st. I'm not going to say I want to be 7% body fat by June 1st, because you're projecting the desire to be 7%. You're not projecting of being 7%. Another practice is to come up with a daily affirmation. So words you can say to yourself, which is basically just what I taught you, but just a saying you just say to yourself all the time. And I'm going to tell you mine, which absolutely work for me. So the first one is, I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will simply find me. So once again, I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will simply find me. So what does that mean? So I don't chase, I attract is like, I'm not chasing after my goals. I'm not chasing after relationships or money. I attract it because I'm trying to manifest it. I'm just putting the energy out there, I'm putting in the work, and it's just coming to me. So you need to stop chasing and start attracting. And what belongs to me will simply find me. How I interpret that is, if I am meant to have this, then I'm going to have it. So there's no point in wishing that it's going to be mine, or wishing that it's going to happen, because if it's meant to happen, then it's going to happen. The next one is kind of lengthy, but it is just so amazing. I am more than a mood. I am a lifestyle. I am more than a vibe. I am a frequency. I have ascended so high, meaningless shit and people can no longer mess with me. My visions are so aligned with my energy that everything I command comes to me. And I no longer seek validation from the peasantry, because they are not even vibrating as high as me. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about negative or low vibrations. Something that I have struggled with was, when people ask me how I'm doing, I would immediately go to the bad things. Oh, I'm feeling disrespected at work, or this person's mean to me, or I'm struggling with money, or whatever. I would just immediately go to the bad thing, because I'm going to be honest, this is how I'm doing. But that's not true. I was also doing good, and when you choose to tell people about the negative things that happen to you, you are just feeding the negativity in your life, which is going to bring more negativity in your life. So that doesn't mean that you're not allowed to talk about those bad things that happen, but you just have to understand the consequences for when you do talk about them. And you can talk about them in a positive way. You can say, I feel disrespected at work, but it's really teaching me about patience and understanding. So something that I used to do, and it took me a while to realize this, was like there was this pattern in my life of people disrespecting me. My friend pointed this out to me. He was like, there's this pattern of you being disrespected at work, and like every job you've told me about, you've been disrespected. That's how you felt. And I was like, I didn't believe it at first, but then I came to, and he was so right. And basically, I kept manifesting people and jobs in my life that disrespect me, because I was putting so much energy into telling people that I was disrespected. You are the creator of your reality. This is your universe. Everyone is just living in it. This is your reality. Wake up and choose happiness. Wake up and choose positivity. Right, thank you for watching Tea Time with Ty, episode 2. And I hope that you can take something from this lesson and use those daily affirmations, the practices to help yourself manifest things in your life.